Yeah, man. At the Comic-Con I went to, I didn't see many Marvel reveals or nothing that hinted towards anything Marvel or DC. But I am going to talk about this Comic-Con. Comic-Con 2022 LA. Thank you, dual cameras, dual cameras. Thank you for having me. Comic-Con was amazing. First Comic-Con ever I've been to, and I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not gonna be my last. You know what I'm saying? These things were incredible. The culture was incredible. The people were incredible. The shopping were incredible. Everything that I like to buy, being, my hobbies and stuff like that, was all there for me. There was no um fighting. There was no aggression. Everybody was just happy to be there. It was really cool. A really cool introspective view on kind of the stuff I talk about in the pod. You know what I mean? So I knew I had to take the podcast on the road to Comic-Con out there in LA and be amongst the people and just, talk the talk that we talk on the podcast there with people in person. So a bunch of pictures and stuff. I put those on the Instagram. Hopefully you guys were able to see those, but it went crazy, man. I got a bunch of merch and a bunch of cool stuff that I want to show you guys right now. We had a bunch of stars, bunch of celebrities and stuff that were actually there, and we're able to talk about their creation and just all types of pop culture stuff that really got me going as a podcaster, a creator, content creator. It gave me a chance to see what the professionals are doing, seeing what it takes. The podcasters were up there giving live podcasts on different topics, anime and hip hop, just a whole bunch of different fusions of pop culture greatness that I was able to just soak in, and I was a sponge there, and I loved it, man. I know there's a lot of negative connotations when it comes to kind of Comic-Con. There's a bunch of people in cosplay and a bunch of different costumes, and everybody's a virgin and everybody's musty and nerdy. Nah, it's not what it is, man. It's a mixture of culture. I mean, it's like it's kind of like um I want to say sneaker culture, all that kind of different kind of cultures kind of are molded together now. So we have your nerds, your hype beasts, your your collectors, your parents, your people there for the nostalgia of it, your cosplayers, your entertainers just there to sign autographs. It's a big melting pot of pop culture that everybody enjoys for a weekend and just goes back to their regular lives after. You know what I'm saying? It lets you be a kid in a way. You're adult. Everybody treats everybody like adults, but it's like we're all in that nostalgic period together in a sense. And it was a great experience, man. That's how I got to put it. You know what I'm saying? That's me, but I'm definitely gonna be out there represent for the podcast at a bunch of other ones, just to show my face and just further get put on into the culture, man. I collect pops. I went out there and I heard a lot of pop collectors and people that I listen to and watch on Whatnot may be there. And I ran into one of the most famous Whatnot sellers that I know. He was just in the store. I was in a pop store buying some stuff, some exclusive stuff that I may want to get signed at the Comic Con, and looked at the cash register at the counter. Collector's Kid, one of the, check him out on Whatnot right now. He's like one of the most popular. He has everything, man. The store with thousands of pops. Any pops you want, he got it on the shelf. He's always talking about how he's everywhere collecting, going to Comic Cons, buying people's collections, and just stocking his store up for us, at the Whatnot, us Whatnotters, us buyers, you know what I'm saying? Just to have something on there to sell. And I met him and his family, and they're really cool, really, really cool people. And we actually, I guess they saw me at the Comic Con standing in line. There's a bunch of stuff, exclusive pops being sold by Hot Topic. It was an all-out run to try to get to these Hot Topic booths to get these pops, especially the Naruto pops. I'm gonna show you guys some pickups right now, some of the exclusive stuff that I was able to get. I actually forgot one, the Riddler. I left it on the wall up there. I'm not gonna grab it right now, but I'll show you some of the pickups I got. Firstly, sorry again, audio listeners, I'm holding up this stuff. But if you look on the Instagram or watch it on YouTube, you can check it out and see what I'm holding up. But if you guys watch Avatar, I know it's backwards in the video and I got that ring light, so it's kind of flashy, but I got this Toph here signed by Jessica Flower herself, the voice of Toph, the American version, of course. If you watched it in Japanese or whatever, it's not her, but I know I watched the American version a lot, and Toph was one of my favorite characters. She signed it for me. One of the best quotes in the show, when for all my Avatar fans out there, when she was looking for Aang was looking for Appa when he got kidnapped. They were putting up posters to try to find Appa, and she's blind, so she obviously doesn't know what side the poster's going on. So she puts some glue on the wall and puts the poster upside down, and they're just kind of looking at her and don't want to tell her that it's upside down because she's blind and don't want her to feel bad. And she's like, "It's upside down, isn't it?" And one of the most iconic lines for the movie. She put that on me, signed it for me, quoted it for me. Epic, JSA certified, got it certified. So people know it's the real deal, Holyfield. Also, I was able to meet somebody else epic. Rob Paulson, again, you can see that glare. Rob Paulson, voice of many characters, but most famously right here, I got Raphael, the Red Ranger from the 80s, 90s Ninja Turtles cartoon. He also played the voice of Yakko from Animaniacs. He played Pinky in the Brain, Carl from Jimmy Neutron. I think Dad, he played the dad in Danny Phantom. Just many characters, all kinds of people that you probably heard his voice iconically in all these voices, but you never knew it was him. I got a picture and an autograph. He put Cowabunga Raphael on there by Rob Paulson, the legend. And the pop that I got actually is pretty dope. It's an exclusive um Comic Con from New York Comic Con shared sticker. It's the Red Ninja Turtle as the Red Ranger. So he's like, I never seen that one before. You know what I'm saying? Got the exclusive signature on that. But these next couple things I'm gonna show you is what everybody was running around this goddamn Comic Con for and trying to get it, but nobody was able to get it. Only a select few. I mean, there's thousands of people there. I would say an easy couple thousand, and I'm sure they only had stock of maybe seven, let's see, 850 of these things. So everybody was out there trying to pick up this bad boy here. This here is Naruto Uzumaki as Nine Tails, the LA Comic Con exclusive sticker right there. People are actually able to buy like three of them at a time. So as they're going out of the door, everybody's getting so upset. Everybody's racing to the booth. The line wrapped around the corner, wrapped around the whole convention. People waiting in line hours to get this. And a lot of people didn't get it. Shout out Damo. I don't know, I haven't mentioned that yet. The homie Damo, me and him were out there scavenging. We actually he bought a bunch of pops. He like bought one pop, and I kind of like talked him into the culture, man. And he just started collecting too. We're eventually gonna start selling and stuff, but we were out there like legit hunters for pops, looking for this stuff and trying to collect all this stuff, waiting in line for hours. And this is what it looks like out of the box. Naruto with the nine tails. You feel me? Pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Usually people don't out of box it, but again, I was able to get. Ooh, she almost dropped it. I was able to get a couple. So this one I out of boxed it. And crazy shit about it, I was in line for hella long, and when I got to the front, there's only a couple left, but they're damaged. They don't have the Comic Con sticker on them. I was like, I waited this whole time in line. Y'all gonna tell me right now that there's no more sticker? Like, bruh, why would I want multiple? So I only got one of the non-sticker damaged ones and gave one to the homie in line that I was sitting there talking to because I would have got the last two if I didn't just give him the last one. And he was great. He was really grateful. But he was a really cool dude, and I was happy to be able to do it for him. But yeah, this is what the boy looks like. It's my first out of box pop. As you can see, I have a bunch on the wall back there, and I went there with no pops. I came back with 10. It's a bad addiction, but shit was fun, man. I recommend anybody going. We saw voice actor let me turn this camera off real quick. We had the voice actor of SpongeBob, voice actor of course, the Toph, the red the red Ninja Turtle, a Pink Ranger. She was out there. Laz Alonso, the cast for the boys, Umbrella Academy cast, Sandlot cast, a bunch of different artists that drew comic books for Wolverine, Spawn, Hulk. Everybody was there, man. Goku, the voice of Goku was there. Sean Hamill, I think his name was. Voice of Frieza, like any voice actor you can think of, pretty much that's really popular in anime or anything like that right now. They popped up. We were able to speak with them, do autographs. I know I'm nerding out right now, but it was real, y'all. It was really cool. You saw the pickups I got. My first ever autographed pops, especially this one right here, man. This is a treasure to me. It's like one of the most special things I've ever had. Like it's legit my favorite character in Avatar. You know what I mean? And the voice actor signed it. That is so dope. I've been looking for this pop everywhere. Um, but now it's just extra special to me. You know what I'm saying? I encourage everybody to get into this pop life. These pops are going to be worth it in the future if you're trying to make a little bit of money. If you collect stuff, collect football cards, baseball cards, shoes, anything like that. It's kind of on the same level, man. these things raise and lower in value. You can, hold on to them, especially with the autographs and the JSA certified. I can get a cool couple $100 for these, and I paid 45 for the Raphael and $20 for the Toph. I just made them so much more valuable by just going out there and getting signatures on it. I did pay for the signature, but you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that goes with it. Oh yeah, I can't forget. The last thing I was able to pick up was a little art piece that they were selling out there. Check this bad boy out. This is Mario. I'm gonna cover my face for a second. Mario racing Speed Racer. It looks like Miami, you know what I'm saying? Got Gyarados and Kirby out there. Just some dope stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was able to pick up a lot. I got me a little Comic-Con sweater in commemorance of me going. You know what I'm saying? So next time I go to Comic-Con, I'm probably gonna make also a collab t-shirt for the Best of Bias. Just a little something just to spice it up, because these things, man, I could talk about this for an hour, for hours and hours, but I'm gonna let y'all live. You know what I'm saying? But I encourage everybody to try to get out to Comic-Con if you can. San Diego's the big one. New York's is Comic-Con. I might try to get out there to Brazil, man. A Brazil Comic-Con, that would be amazing. But yeah, man, it's all kind of stuff. So I encourage everybody to try to get out there to at least one in their life. If it's not your thing, at least try it once. Take your kids; they would love it, because they have everything for kids. They have stuff for adults. They have food trucks, all kind of stuff. They had alcohol. So there's a little bit of something for everybody if you're down to, spend a little time out there and just live your nostalgic dreams. But yeah, it's the best of bias. You need the earful, you should try us. From pop culture to the movies to Unitas. It's the best of bias. Your best of bias. Yeah, it's the best of bias.
You are now listening to the Best of Bias podcast.